Okay, so now we're going to take an overview of the trade plan form itself. So you click on this icon to open it, and it slides out. Um, there are actually two different forms. There's one that you're looking at now is the trade plan form, and then there's the quick trade form. We'll talk about that in another video. So the trade plan form is a rather complex form. It's where you can set up an entire trade plan, and we're going to have multiple videos that go over different aspects of it. But just to kind of take an overview here, this section is where you can name and save your templates. It's a trade plan template. So it's sort of the framework of a trade plan with some configurations, but then you can reuse it in many different circumstances. So that's why we refer to it as a template. So when you've created one, you can save it. If you modify one, you can save it and it'll ask you if you want to overwrite. When you type in a template name, you have to click load before it actually fills out the form. So, for example, I have plenty of Tesla things here. If I type in Tesla, you can see that it filters and only shows the trade plans that have a Tesla, the string TSLA somewhere in the name. So if I click one and then I see it's not loaded yet, if I click load, then the form gets populated. Okay. Now, when it's showing here, first of all, you can see that this name, and we have a little issue here where for some reason it thinks that this is a login form. So this is actually LastPass that is trying to take control of this form or of this field. But when you open this combo box, it's only going to show things that match the string that's here. So once you've loaded it, that's the only string that's there. So you have to remember to hit delete to be able to see anything else. And then, of course, you can filter. So if I hit 2, then you'll see only things that contain a 2 in there. So my point earlier was when a trade plan is showing, then you can click delete, and that will delete that template, and that will then no longer be available in your list. So what clear does is it actually clears this entire form. So when you whatever you have in the form, so if I go ahead and load something, you see that there's stuff in here. If I click clear, then I am returned to an empty form with nothing in there. So that's just an easy way to reset the entire form. And then these two buttons are, potentially game changing. If you have a great trade plan or, a great template that works for you, you can share it. And when you share it, you can give it a title, give it a description. You can put tags in. So you can see tags that you've already used, or you can create new ones and just hit plus. And that's just a way to kind of create a folksonomy, as they call it, a way to, find all your opening range break templates or something like that. We will flesh this out more going forward. And you can also see all of your previously shared templates. So, and you can see the date and the name they were given. So if you load one, then you can see the identifier. It's given just a random string of letters, and you can click this to copy the entire share message, which will include your description and other things. You can click here just to copy this name, so you don't have to figure out, uppercase, lowercase, is that an I or a 1, that kind of thing. And then this one will actually prepare a tweet that So it'll open up a Twitter tweet form, and then you'll have to actually click post and you can edit it, but at least it gives you the start of the ability to share this, on Twitter. And then if you make changes, you can click update template, and then your shared template will be modified based on its current settings.